Hi everyone, my name's Clarita. Welcome to my channel. If you have arrived here, thank you. Quite funny because I got all of these signs to come and do this, and it has taken me probably a good 2 hours to set all of this up. I tell this story because the way that I have arrived here is through following my passions. So many signs that has ended up me being here now, and I had one piece of equipment that I needed to get, which was my tripod. Now, for some reason, I managed, the timing was so synchronistic that I managed to see this little mouse run into the wardrobe and exactly where my tripod is. So essentially I tried everything not to go into that wardrobe. I didn't want to open it. This is when I just knew that the angels, the universe did not want me to set up any other way but with my tripod. I did books, I did random tower wall hanging things, and in the end I just kept hearing in my so I am a little bit, you could say, clairaudient, clairsentient, so I'm quite intuitive. I think it's called claircognizant as well. I get them quite a little bit confused, but essentially I could just I responded to the universe and said, yes, okay, yes, I need to face my fears, I need to face my fears. One of these fears is a past life trauma or a past life wound, because funnily enough, I'm also studying yoga, and I love the yoga philosophy, and so then that kind of led me somehow into Vedic astrology. This is sodalite, and yeah, it led me to Vedic astrology, which is linked to yoga philosophy. You can really get into all of the past lives and karmic lessons and whatnot. Anyway, so just before I was doing all of this, I actually was looking into one of my past lives, and it basically said that I could have been like a mystic or persecuted witch or a persecuted seer, and who wasn't allowed to use their knowledge and their voice and their wisdom, and essentially highly likely that I was probably murdered or burnt or who knows. I also have a fear of being locked in rooms, which would kind of make sense with this whole past life, being imprisoned, not being using my voice. This is very new to me. This is very out of my comfort zone to be able to just post my voice like this. So when I saw this mouse go into the wardrobe, I locked it in there, and I realized, yes, the one last thing that I needed to heal was going into the isolated room. Yeah, it took me a good hour to get my courage up, but I did. I got the tripod, and here we are. I have studied exercise physiology. I'm from Australia, so I am very science-based, but I'm also very spiritual. So I love that science and spirituality is actually finally kind of merging into it. Always been a healer because of the work that I have done, but then I started to kind of realize through that work how much of an empath I was learning that I was, and how much I take on. And then it's just kind of been a journey for the last, you could say, a good 4 or 5 years, and then the last kind of 4 or 5 years of knowing who I am ish, and then the last maybe 2 years really kind of getting to know kind of remembering, because I used to do all of this stuff when I was about 18, 19, a good 15 years ago. Got into a relationship, not fell asleep, but it kind of went into the back burner, and then all of a sudden it's just come full vengeance. It's taken me to move to a country town to be able to just quiet everything. Spirit has been able to talk to me again. Now let's get into the reading. So this will be a collective reading, and also you will see me fiddling with things because I don't like to label it now, but it's probably more of an ancestral thing. But ADHD, autism, they're kind of linking that all to kind of like generational trauma. I am officially diagnosed with ADHD, so you'll see me kind of like fiddling around maybe. So this is why I actually love shuffling, because it's, you know, I can do something and speak at the same time. Now today we're going to use the same tarot cards that we used on my first one, so the fairies. I just find them really fun to use, and quite accurate and really simple as well. The little messages at the bottom. So that's your fairies, and then to kind of honor the land that we are on right now. So we're in Australia, and people who are watching will be free, you know, vibrationally in Australia. And so just wanted to honor the first people, like one of the originals of the indigenous oldest humans in the world. Yeah, so beautiful artwork by Mel Brown. I thought we would use the Ancestral Wisdom Oracle cards. Now they can be quite honest, these ancestors, and they can be quite brutally honest. So just remember this, it is said with love. We do have the angel cards over here if we need any confirmation, and then we have healing oracle just to finish the reading off. I do have in my back corner a what's the tea cards. That this is more if, say, we've got a little bit of a some messages that might have to come through because of a certain card. Usually it's more like negative emotions and negative thoughts, that maybe we can figure out what's actually the tea on that. So let's get started. I just thought I'd say this is a zebra stone, so unique to WA, so that's why I had put it on the Aboriginal Ancestral Wisdom deck. Now let's get started with the so I've kind of feel the cards too. I don't know, they kind of talk to my hands, I guess. So the light's good for communication, by the way, if you were wondering. So we're going to do 3 cards, and I'll set them up as past, present, and future, but I don't really, we won't really do, past, present, future, but if it resonates, it resonates. Don't know why I put it that way, but we'll do it anyways. Yep, so we've got the 9 of Autumns, which is, I've got my little sheet. Oh, one came out. All right, so we've got 9 of Autumn, which is, 9 of Pentacles. We've got life experience, and then 8 of Summer, which is the 8 of Cups. Now, I also like to use the bottom of the deck, but we'll leave that there for now. So let's see what we have. Now, okay. So we have lots of kind of feminine energy here. Lots of independence kind of energy as well. I don't want to say lonesome energy, but like this kind of going towards our own destiny, I guess. And here we're following him, but it's almost like, do we really go that way, or do we go our way? But this is before I read it, but here we go. So 9, that's what I've just kind of gotten from my intuition. So we'll see what they say. So 9 of Pentacles. So reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Okay, so some of us really need to, some of us need to, celebrate ourselves, cherish this, cherish all your, celebrate all your hard work that you've done. And you will, a lot of people here now, if they're watching, are, if you're not venturing out, self-employed, doing it something on your own, this is kind of like your card, like you will be successful in doing it. And don't be afraid of, having that time, and don't feel don't feel guilty for having that time on your own, like to regroup and re-energize, because you have done a lot of work. So be happy about all your rewards, and don't feel guilty for having to take some time away, and cherish them, and refuel, I guess. Now, middle one says life experience. So let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event is coming, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So kind of leads into, cherish your time alone. And in this time alone, let go of your belief systems that, that don't work for you anymore. And for some of us, some big life changes are coming, and even though it's a big life change and it can be scary, it will lead to big opportunities. So it could look scary, but she's saying, don't be scared. There's lots of opportunities, even though if you don't see it, and it looks all fiery and whatnot and smoky, over that, we don't know through that door. It's like when you go, I don't know, sometimes when you're driving from one city to the next, and there's like hills and mountains, I thought I saw someone on my right. Someone's here. Hello, but I think they're good. It was like smoky vibes. Yeah. You know how you see over when you go driving, and then it's like in Chile, yeah, because my parents are from Chile. You go to Santiago, and it could be totally one weather, and then you go through this tunnel through the hills, and it's sunny in Valparaiso, which is on the other side, or it could be reversed. It could be like really hot in Santiago, and it like freezing on the other side. So just like here, this looks really stormy and foggy and whatnot, and it could just be sunny, but we just don't know. So the only way to get through this hard bit is to let go and let those false beliefs go, of I'm not good enough, or I won't be able to do this, or somebody else will be able to do that instead. All these negative beliefs that we just kind of talk to ourselves and convince ourselves that it's true, but it's not. And sometimes these beliefs can be quite ingrained. So be gentle on yourself in that sense too. But yeah, just know that even though it's tricky, can be hard, there are some good things coming up. So I guess, this could also kind of leads into that, this could be like the end result of like going over that hill, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on and choosing to make major life changes. So yeah, these kind of go hand in hand. But here we're walking together, so maybe it could be a relationship thing, or a work thing, or a friendship thing, and then you have crossed over and you've let go of all of these negative beliefs, and then you realize, wow, I am my own person, and I am confident, I am beautiful, I am worthy. But then it means that you've had to let go of all of these things, and you want to have, which means you will have a meaningful life. But sometimes it just means that we'll have to make, I'm reading and then my intuition's coming in, so I'm new to this, so just have to gather my thoughts again. So you're wanting a more meaningful life, and it just might mean that you'll have to break away all of the negative stuff, all the negative beliefs, and it's going to be hard, but you will make these it will lead to good opportunities, good outcomes. Again, like this is almost like, it's almost like this one could be here, like I said, past, present, future. It could just be like here. So you do all this hard work, and it's okay to have some time alone as well. You just want, realizing that it's time to move on. So you just know that it's time to move on from whatever situation it is, and it's going to be hard, but you will be okay. Look at her, she's blooming, playing instruments, she's having fruit, vegetables, she's wearing a beautiful hat, she's probably going to parties, socializing, obviously, after having a little bit of time alone. But that's what I got from this, and our little gnome there enjoying our reading. Now let's do the angel card first and see if it's got any messages for us. Oops, let's just, so angels, do you have anything to let's do that was for me before. Do you have any confirmation about maybe when will this, how long will we be in this kind of hard bit for? So it's happening in the near future. So in the near future, I guess it's happening now, but I feel like, I might have not asked it right, but I feel like maybe this is going to happen in the near future. Okay? It's not going to be for too long. It won't last forever, basically. Do we have any more other messages for us? Oopsie daisies. Okay. We've got it's hard when they pull out. Well, let's use this one. We've got abundance. We've got a reconsider. So maybe somebody needs to reconsider some choices here and here to get to here. Okay. Abundance is always the end result in the near future. I did get this other one which says a year from now. So for some of us, I guess this will be a year from now. Okay. And this kind of came first. So I guess in the near future is when we have to make all these hard decisions, these hard letting goes, this kind of healing processes. Maybe we need to do more shadow work or counseling or psychology. So all of this is in brewing, in the near future, but then we are going to get this, abundance in a year's time. So, it could be, in the near future, a year from now. So within this year, I mean, healing doesn't take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 1 day. It's a process. I mean, I've been healing, let's say, healing. I'm on this healing. I've started a proper healing journey, you could say in the last 4 years, but before that I was healing when I was 21 and, you know, finding Eckhart Tolle and the Power of Now, and that was a part of the healing. That was, you know, 2012. So, you know, healing it is not, you know, a quick fix. So yeah, I could, you know, it could seem like it's forever, but really it's quite soon. And you know, you're not far from all of this, and just know that there's going to, you know, it might be quite tough, this road, but you've got the strength to do it, and you have it in yourself to be able to do it. That's what I've gotten from these cards and from what I'm intuitively feeling. Now, let's see what the ancestrals have got to say. Now, see, this is my ADHD. When I need to learn how to put things back. All right, so let's put these cards away. And thank you very much. And let's see what our ancestors have got to say about our journey, I guess. So let's put our zebra stone here. If you're seeing zebras, if that's like a totem animal, then please take it. Oh, that's what I was also meant to say. If none of this resonates, you know, please feel free to skip, you know. Whoa, they're flying everywhere. Yeah, feel free to skip or choose. Maybe I'm the bridge to another, what's it called, another video. So here we go. Again, possibilities. So we've got possibilities and options everywhere. So let's see what the book says. I feel like I need to do one more card though. Yeah, oh, here we go. So 38, unimaginative. Oh, this card came out. Okay, this card came out to me as well, and I had the inspired, but then I had this one came out with the unimaginative. So I'll read both because one's negative, one's positive messages. So 24. Oops. So possibilities. The realm of possibilities are endless opportunities. Here we go. Opportunities. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. The realm of possibilities are endless opportunities of potential and choices. With infinite options available to us, we have the ability to create anything we want and anything we want to be. There seems to be so many options. There's that reconsider card with our angels to you, many options to you, and they all seem to have great potential. Take some time to look closer, as they may not all be as good as they seem. There are some that seem too good to be true, and that's exactly what they are. So for some of us, we really need to reconsider something that just, you know, doesn't feel quite right. And usually when that's the case, that is our intuition, and that's like a gut feeling. So follow that. You are looking for something that will stand the test of time. Therefore, you will need to take a more conservative approach. Whilst these options may not seem very exciting, they are safe, and they will have positive, long-lasting effects. Okay? So yeah, definitely, you know, take your time with this, because it's a life-changing event, but and sometimes it can be really hard. So to figure out what is the right option, and that happens to me a lot too. Like, I've got so many avenues to go, but generally what helps is signs. Ask for signs. Ask for you know, clear messages. Really trust your intuition. Trust that gut feeling that's in the pit of your stomach, or that first thought. It's like, oh no, and then you just know. it is a skill as well to trust your intuition. So it's generally that first answer in your brain when someone asks you a question and it's like, and you're like, nah, I don't want that, or oh yeah, definitely. Because what happens is that then the brain starts to talk. Then the monkey mind starts, oh, but this and that. You really got to go with that first kind of gut instinct. 99.9% of the time. Sometimes it's like, oh, but generally trust it. No, actually always trust it. Trust your intuition. Okay. For some of us, so this message definitely resonates with our reading, but I will read the forbidden message. You know you shouldn't do it. People have warned you not to. You have tried to put it out of your mind, but it's that rich that needs to be scratched. Like a moth to the flame, the pull of the forbidden is strong. To experience the fruits of life is something not just anyone gets to do, and you're not just anyone. You are you. So what's stopping you? Is it your moral code, guilt, afraid of making a grave error of judgment? You know you're not getting any younger and the clock's ticking. Told you, these guys are brutal. The richness that is life encompasses both the truly great experiences and the not so great, enabling you to grow into yourself. As long as you're not hurting someone else, why not? All right? Self-explanatory there. So, yeah, basically, follow your heart, follow your soul, follow your gut. Some things, you just know that it's not right for you and you're doing it anyway, but yeah, just reconsider and then follow your gut. But yeah, for some people here, you're not getting any younger and the clock's ticking. So maybe there are some things that you just know that you just want to do it, and this is your message to do it. And this is your message. Just do it. Walk away from the relationship. Sign that. Do that business idea. Quit that job. Buy the puppy. I don't know why I said that. It's maybe because my dog roaming around. Yeah, go for that walk, go for those runs, sign up to that, the yoga class or the dance class that you've been wanting to do. A belief system could be that you're not a good dancer, and you could be a magnificent, or you could be a magnificent dancer, but you're stopping yourself. So yeah, why not? Effort, just do it. Okay. Awesome. All right, Nala, what are you doing? Sorry, I must below you. Lie down. All right, so 38. Got a little staffy across something. She's a bit of a nut job. All right, 38. Unimaginative. The ability to see things without actually seeing them lives in every child. Yet as we grow older, some of us lose our ability to imagine. As adults, our capacity to create is directly linked with the depth of our imagination. To see things without seeing, to know things without being told. We need to retain our imagination, to exercise it regularly, or it will wither away. You need to think outside of the box. Ordinary solutions are just not cutting it. You had great imagination in your childhood years, so why not go back to when you were young and remember how to imagine? They're honest, but this links back to our negative belief systems. So some of us, it's that inner child healing, what beliefs have we believed from very, very little that still ingrained? I'll give you an example. I'm 34 and I still am very self-conscious of my eyebrows because I have a Latino background. So my eyebrows kind of look like Frida's if I didn't do anything, and I was teased by it, and this negative belief that I had or have, I've had to really work through it, and it's an inner child thing where I actually, have started to learn to embrace, to love my, you could say hairiness, even though I still struggle with it a lot, but it's not as overpowering as it used to be. So yeah, and other other inner child negative beliefs is, where I'm not allowed to, do painting, or I'm not a good artist because ABC. And then you end up, for me, I end up realizing, actually I'm not, well, I'm not really good, but yeah. Oh, that sounds so trying to say, that sounded silly. What I was trying to say is, I didn't have the opportunity to do art or like that, and so I just thought I was never any good because we never did it. But that's because we weren't allowed to do it because it was too messy. I mean, we were allowed to do it, but it kind of it backfired if it were too messy, and it was, we weren't, mum likes a clean house, and it was, so those are those negative beliefs that we're kind of, trying to get rid of as well for some people. So I'll read up the upside down. So these are exceptional circumstances which will inspire you to achieve goals above and beyond what. Oh, let me start again. These are exceptional circumstances which will inspire you to achieve goals above and beyond what you ever thought you might achieve. Think about that mentor person you wish you could be. You think you could never achieve similar things, but you are so very wrong. It's your lack of self-esteem that prevents you from acknowledging how superb you really are. Somehow you have confused self-esteem with ego, and therefore don't celebrate your accomplishments as others do. Here we go. Reward yourself for all your hard work, guys. Don't confuse. I know it's very easily to confuse it with the ego and whatnot, but you are deserving of being praised. You keep raising the bar each time you achieve your goals, so it feels as though you're never getting anywhere. Stop wanting to be like someone else and look back at what you have achieved. Only then you will begin to understand how amazing you are and how you have the ability to inspire others. Once we come over here and we turn around and we look at how much we have healed and gotten through things, you will end up in the sunny side here. And you'll be proud of yourself, and people will be proud of you, and people will be inspired by you. So don't be scared. It's scary, but don't be scared. It'll pass. And we'll get to this abundance over here too. Very nice. Nice cards. Okay, let's finish off with a healing card. Oh, here we go. ADHD brain. Mix them all up. So got our angels over here. All right. So these are called the law of positivism. The law of positivism. Oh gosh, I can't say it. Positivism. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. What have we got? My body is a manifestation of my energetic state. Now let's see. So my body is a manifestation of my energetic state. Number 3. Your energy body is a subtler aspect of your being than the physical body. They are interconnected and affect. Hi, baby girl. What's wrong, baby girl? Come here. Sorry. Come here, baby girl. Here. What are you doing, baby girl? It's okay. You're okay. One more card. All right. Your energy body is a subtler aspect of your being than the physical body. They are interconnected and affect each other. An imbalance in the physical body affects our energy body as much as our energy affects the physical body. Knowing the link helps you to move deeper in your healing. In society, the emphasis is usually on our physical body and aspects rather than the body as a whole. You might be doing all the right things in your diet, lifestyle, and sleep, but still feel fatigued, emotionally imbalanced, and physically unaligned. The energetic body is directly connected to the body as it provides you with life force energy, the vitality behind all physical functions. Therefore, on your healing path, it is essential to integrate both layers into one. The body has many energy paths and channels directly connected to the organs and the body's physical functions. If there is a blockage in these channels or energy centers, they affect the physical body, and we can experience pain, discomfort, disease, and so much more. Scanning your body. So this is an exercise that we can do. Sitting or lying in a comfortable position, connect with your breath and feel that you can drop into your body. 2. Feel your body's weight, the sensations on your skin, and all 5 senses. Then scan your physical body for any tensions, pain, or imbalances. This can be felt both physically and on an energetic level. Notice the energy flowing through your body that might be felt by the physical senses. If there is a physical imbalance, focus your energy on it and let healing energy flow around this area. Notice the sensations and feel the warmth of healing. It's a nice little message there. Hopefully, can rewind to the video and practice that. So yeah, it's mind, body. It's, we really have to kind of heal. To heal, we heal with the negative beliefs that we've been talking about. If you've been going to the gym, eating well and all of that, that's all well and great, and it's really, really good. But if we're not healing our mind, our body isn't going to be manifesting as well as we can, because we're still in our heads so much, to the point where sometimes our frequencies in our mind are stronger than KFC. It's all I could think of. And yeah, our thoughts can really, really affect how we feel. We think of something, of a snake, of something that scares us, the mouse in the wardrobe, like my whole body, like my heart was racing. You could think that I was having, an anxiety attack, which increases our cortisol levels, and it's stress and it's hormones and it's inflammation. So yeah, it's really, really important to take care both the body, the mind, and then that soul will be taken care of as well. So the symbols in this card, you've got the moon, the waters. Water's really cleansing. So if you can get into the ocean, a lake, cold showers in the morning, getting a little bit of dopamine that way naturally, waking up. Dolphins represent balance as well. They're really, really smart. They're linked with the with Atlantis and I think the Lemurians. I'm not too sure, but yeah, definitely Atlantis. Yeah, and especially, do some full moon. There's a full moon soon coming up, I would say. So yeah, do some full moon cleansing as well. I think that is it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you resonated. I hope this had a really nice message. I hope this message had some nice feelings for you. I hope this message resonated. There's only positive things here. We've just got to, just do a bit of that inner healing. Rocco, you scared me. Hello. Yeah, we've just got to do a little bit of that inner healing work, inner child work, the negative, letting go of these negative belief systems, and yeah, we'll reach that abundance. Right, the dogs are messing around, so thank you very much. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.